What's up, everybody? This is Rich from Gaming on a Budget, the channel that reviews free or cheap games with the hopes of recommending you some dope shit. So, as you can tell by the title, I have some pretty interesting news I have to say. Yeah, your boy went ahead and got Xbox Game Pass. I'm pretty stoked about it actually, and I literally just paid for the subscription like yesterday, and I can't wait to be playing all the games that are now going to be available to me. So, pretty stoked, pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie, for the longest time I was on the fence about it, dropping the extra money for it. But after some convincing by one of the homies, Rings, shout out to Rings, and doing some research on my own, I just went ahead and pulled the trigger and just said, I think this is the move, and I gotta try it out. But instead of telling you to buy Xbox Game Pass just because it's awesome, I want to explain the differences between Gold and Game Pass and let you know what ultimately made me do this. This might help you all that are struggling to make a decision as well. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about Xbox Live Gold. Okay, so for my veteran Xbox players, you guys know what this is about. Xbox Live Gold. Basically, it's the paywall we have to climb in order to play games online with other people. Of course, we get other things like voice chat and messaging, etc. Also, as a gold member, you get discounts on games up to 50%, free play days where you get to play certain games for free for a specific time frame, and even games for free in the games with gold. However, if you see my video on Xbox games with gold last year, you know that these games are usually garbage. I mean, the games are either super old or they're just look real terrible, never really heard of them, just really not all that good as far as the selection. Out of the whole year of getting free games with gold, the only ones I actually liked included Origami Shadow Edition, Bleed 2, and Warface Breakout. Everything else was complete shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Games with gold is definitely not a selling point for gold. However, something cool did happen last year. Microsoft made it so that you don't have to pay live subscription to play free-to-play games. So you can play games like Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone, and Rocket League free of charge. This is actually pretty cool on Microsoft's part, and I respect the hell out of it, even though they're a bit late to the game. Anyways, this is basically what Xbox Live Gold is, and the price normally paid is $10 a month or $60 for the year. Alright, so now let's talk about Game Pass. So if we're gonna be completely honest here, gold is like the mediocre burger joint, around the way. The food's alright, but you're somewhat satisfied. But then Game Pass is like a fucking buffet. So there are two flavors of Game Pass, each with a different price tag. There's Game Pass for PC, which is $10 a month, and Game Pass Ultimate for $15 a month. They share most of the same perks, like being able to play over 100 high quality games, be able to access games on release day, and deals and discounts. Obviously, the PC version is for PC. However, let's talk about Game Pass Ultimate. Not only does Game Pass Ultimate include everything you get with Xbox Live Gold and PC Game Pass, but you also get to play games on PC, mobile, and in the cloud. Yeah, cloud gaming is a thing with Game Pass Ultimate. Not to mention you get free shit like in-game content and offers from their partners. For example, right now I believe there's a deal with YouTube TV that Game Pass holders can get a few months free. Yo, but let's talk about all the games you have access to. I mean, we are gamers, right? You're gonna be able to play brand new games such as the freshly released Rainbow Six Extraction, Back 4 Blood that came out a while ago, Halo Infinite, Doom Eternal, and much more. Also, let's consider the fact that Xbox has been turned up lately with buying all these game studios. Last year was Bethesda, and just recently they're getting set to acquire Activision Blizzard. So the potential of these games showing up on Game Pass is extremely likely. All that for an extra $5 on Game Pass, you might say it's worth it. Okay, now the question, should I stay with Gold or upgrade to Game Pass? Well, that really just depends on what gamer you are. If you're someone who only plays free-to-play games and enjoy the selection you have already, then you definitely don't need Game Pass and actually will not need Gold either. Like I mentioned, free-to-play games no longer need a Gold subscription, so in that case, you literally do not have to pay any money at all, which is nice. However, if you enjoy free-to-play, but also have some paid games you like to play online occasionally, then maybe Gold is good for you. You pay what's necessary to play the game, and I respect the hell out of it, because that was me as well. But if you're like me and aren't completely satisfied with your Gold membership, then I definitely think you should try Game Pass. In my honest opinion, you get so much more for your money you spend. Think about it. Paying $10 a month for Gold will just give you the ability to play online with others, some alright deals on games, and free shitty games from games with Gold. But if you're a PC player, that same money will get you a lot more. And if you have a console and don't mind paying an additional $5, you're gonna get a whole bunch of shit that you're gonna love. I think it's worth a try. Worst case, you lose out on $5 and you can go back to normal gold. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on everything. Hopefully that kind of, put things in perspective and helps you make the right decision. Not too long ago, my Xbox Live Gold ran out, and I was just thinking, do I really want to pay $60 to renew it again for the year, or do I want to give Game Pass a shot? The truth is, a while ago, I had like the Game Pass 1 month trial, and it was actually pretty cool. I only paid $1, and I was able to access all these games for $1. So when the time came around to renew, I really considered, should I get Game Pass or not? And I just decided to pull the trigger, to be honest. I'm going to give it a shot and just see. And I'm really excited to be playing all these brand new games. So for instance, this game is really old, but when I did get Game Pass last time, I was playing Arkham Knight. And I didn't get to beat the game. And I'm one of those people who I love to finish a story. So I'm really stoked that I got to, a second chance to beat the game. Not to mention all these other cool games I'm going to get. I mean, Origami 2. I was such a big fan of Origami 1. I cannot wait to play Origami 2. And, Back 4 Blood. I'm a big Left 4 Dead fan as well. I want to try that out and see that out. And there's just so many games that I'm going to be able to get into now. And I'm just really, really, really stoked about it. So, basically what I'm going to be doing, guys, just to kind of give you guys an idea, is I'm going to be finding games to play on Game Pass. And for those of you who do have a Game Pass subscription, I'm going to be reviewing games that I think are interesting. Mostly independent games. Like, I think Origami 2 is something I definitely want to get my hands on and give you guys, my perspective on it. I was such a big fan of the first one, obviously. I just want to see how the second one follows up, and just other games like that. And I think this is going to be, beneficial. I'm hoping that, for those of you that do have Game Pass, there's some games out there that you might be interested in that I can take a look at and just give you my 2 cents on it, and I think this is just going to be something that adds to the channel. And, it's still in the, tradition of saving money, right? Because Game Pass in itself is a budget saving thing. I think about it like this, if you guys don't mind me getting real. I think about it like this, right? If you're someone who buys games, day one or, release day or whatever, you're spending at least $60 on the game, right? Not to mention any other DLC or whatever you might buy, but at least for the initial purchase of the game, you're paying $60, right? If you buy 2 games a year, let's say that. A lot of you buy way more than that, but if you buy 2 games a year, for slightly more, you can pay for Game Pass and get way much more. Like, you can get so much more. Game Pass comes out to $15 a month, 15 times 12. Let me do my math real quick. Game Pass Ultimate is roughly $180 a year, while Game Pass for PC is going to be $120. So let's start with, let's say you're a PC gamer and you pay for Game Pass PC, right? If you buy 2 AAA games that are $60, right, in a year, typically, you spent Game Pass right there. That's what you did. You just spent money on Game Pass for just 2 games. And a lot of you guys buy way more than that. And nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. So logistically, it just makes sense that you get Game Pass, you pay, about the price of 2 AAA games, and you're able to play all the games, that come out at Xbox Game Studios, not to mention all the other people they just acquired. Like I said, Bethesda was last year. This year, they just got Activision Blizzard. There's so much stuff that's going to be coming on Game Pass. So it just makes sense to, pay for Game Pass and be able to have access to all these games. Again, just my 2 cents on it. But hey, you guys do what you want. This is just my idea. It's, like I said, it's still in the tradition of saving money, I believe. And I'm really excited for what this is going to do for the channel. So like I said, if you guys are feeling this, let me know. If there's any games on Game Pass you want me to review that you don't have access to, then let me know. Or if you just want me to review games, period, let me know. But I think this is going to be really cool for the channel, and I'm excited. Again, I'm excited, and I get to play games and tell you guys what I think about them, and I think that's a really cool job. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for checking this out. Hopefully this helped out some people that either thinking about Game Pass or didn't consider it before and not considering it, or maybe, it completely turned you off to Game Pass. That's fine too. Let me know how I did in the comments. Like, dislike, whatever. Give me any critiques you want. Also, if there's any games you guys want to play, period, let me know, whether it's on Game Pass, whether it's not. Just, drop them in the comments, and if I can get to them, I will, and I will shout you out as well. But anyways, guys, it's been Rich from Gaming on a Budget, and as always, my job is to save you money however I can. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.